Hi, my name is Stephanie. I wanted to share with you a project I did about painting our patio floors, both in our back porch and also our front porch. They're concrete patio floors and they just were so plain. I grew up in a house that had the broken tile concrete floors, and they were just so pretty, and our house we bought about 8 years ago did not have that. They were just that plain, boring white concrete. And in fact, my dad, when he was walking through the house with us before we bought it, he was commenting about he liked this, he liked that, he just thought the house was great. And then when he walked out the front door, he just happened to glance at the floor and he said, "Oh, this is cheap. It's just plain concrete." And I knew he was going to start talking about that broken tile patio flooring. I thought finally, after a couple of years, I had a chance to do something about it. My husband took our kids out to visit with his parents in Alabama and also to visit my parents, and he just decided to take them for a few days, and I decided I was going to do something about those floors. I said, "We're going to have a big surprise when you get home." So I started thinking about what to do, and I knew you could paint the concrete, and I thought, well, yeah, I can do that, but then you're going to have the same, just solid color. It'd just be a different color than the plain white concrete. So I started Googling, trying to get some ideas. I saw that you could do some intricate designs, and I didn't know if I wanted to do all of that, but I finally got brave enough to go to Home Depot, and I bought concrete paint and some other supplies. And if you will keep looking, I'll describe to you the process I went through, and I ended up doing, I thought, a pretty cool design, a little bit slightly different scale and a little bit different coloring on the back porch and also on the front porch. So take a look.
Here is our front porch and what it used to look like. And here is our back porch with our cat Calvin. So after I went to Home Depot and selected 3 different shades of brown, I went ahead and laid out the very first coating once I had put out all of the painter's tape that I needed to use. So here's a picture of the front porch once I've had 2 coats put on. You can see that humongous wad of blue painter's tape, and that's what I used to lay out my diamond pattern that you see. You'll notice that it's not very even. I did not use precise measurements. I honestly just kind of laid it out freehand, but I think it actually looks great once I've got all the furniture on, and once I added a tiny detail, and that is a little design in between all of those spaces where the painter's tape had been. Here's a somewhat humorous picture of my painting supplies. One thing I was not kidding about, though, was the massive amount of blue painter's tape that I needed. I actually had to go back to Home Depot and buy more due to that design I chose to do on both patio porches. If you have any questions, since I did not include everything, though, please feel free to ask in the comment boxes below. Here are a couple of pictures of the process of me painting the actual diamonds. And then you'll also see a couple of pictures of the little design that I put in between the diamonds from where the painter's tape had left a gap. And by the way, I got the little design for that as a stencil, I believe at Michael's one afternoon. And here's a couple of pictures of me posing after I finished all of this hard work on both of the porches. And here are 2 final pictures of what it looks like. The second picture is 2 years later, because I'm just now learning how to make YouTube videos, and I just want to mention one reason it's held up so well is definitely because I used a sealer. I just wanted to point that out.
Well, now that you've seen my flooring, I know it's not perfect, but it looks so much better, at least in my opinion, than what it used to look like. And I usually have a lot of people commenting when they come up and see it for the first time. So to me, it's a huge success. Even though it's not perfect, somehow that actually kind of adds to it. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any questions, please post below, and I'll do what I can to answer them or give you some guidance. Thanks a lot. Bye.